Hi all, in this video we will see the purpose of command task in Informatica. In Informatica, to run shell commands or Unix commands, we use this command task. This task will run during the workflow run. We can specify Unix commands in the command task to remove the rejected files or to move the files from one location to another location like FTP, and creating a files and copy a file from one location to another location, renaming a file and archiving a file. So these are the main purposes of using command tasks. We can use any valid Unix commands or shell scripts for Unix servers, and as well as for Windows servers we can use DOS commands and bash scripts. And in two ways in Informatica we can use command tasks. One is standalone command task. We can use a command task anywhere in the workflow or workload to run the shell commands. This is nothing but a single command task. Here these are the few snapshots to create a command task. In tasks we have a option create, and we can select the command as a task type and giving the name. Under Informatica Workflow Manager in Task Developer we can see our created command task. If we double click on it, we can see its properties. Like in this we have three tabs: one is general, properties and commands. Under commands we will write our user defined commands, like these commands are used to move files from one location to another location or renaming file, like. And here these are the options we have to create a command or copy a command or paste a command, and using these left two arrows we can move command positions. We can add many number of commands, like we can, for each and every record we can use a single command. And if we double click on this command, it will open the editor. So in this we will write our bash script or shell script. Here in this example, here this command is used to copy a file from one location to another location. And we have another option, command fails and order of execution. If a particular shell command fails to execute, the command task run the remaining commands and shows the status as succeeded. To change this behavior means one of the command fails, to completely fail the complete task, we have an option in the properties tab, that is fail task if any command fails. Here this is the attribute fail task if any command fails. If you enable this, the complete session will fail if any one of the command fails. And one more thing is, the shell commands are executed in the order that we have specified in the command task. And the next one is pre and post session shell command. These are exist in our session task. In our session task, under components tab we have these things like pre-session command, post-session success command and post-session failure command. We have these things to write our shell command or bash commands in the session task. Here this is a picture regarding that. Here under components tab, this is the session properties. In this under components tab we have pre-session command, post-session succeed command and post-session failure command. We can give respective commands here by changing the type. Here we have three types. One is none. None means no command is specified, and another two are reusable and non-reusable. For reusable we have to select the existing command task. For non-reusable we can give the hard-coded commands. Here for reusable type we are giving the command that we have created previously. Now we will implement the same in Informatica. Here I have a mapping. This mapping loads a header table data into a target plot file. In SQL Server we can see the header table data. I am opening SQL Server. I have header table in source database. select start from source.dbo.header. So this is the header table data. I have 3 records in header table. I am loading these 3 records into a target plot file. By default, target plot file location is here informatica 9.0.1 server info shared and target files. Here the file will be located. Here I am removing the existing file. Now this is a session regarding that mapping. So this is a workflow. Now I am running this workflow. Here session ran successfully. In this folder we can see the target plot file. It is just created. So in this we have 3 records. So now what I will do is I will copy this file from this location to another location on my local PC. Yeah, now I will remove this file. And copying this path. In session properties under components tab, here under mapping we can see the output file name is this one, target underscore plot file 1 dot out, and in components I am giving the post session success command. This is I am giving it as non-reusable, means I have to hardcode the respective command. Here this is my Windows machine. I am giving a bash command. So by selecting this add a new command, I am selecting a record. I am changing the name as copy, and for command I am writing as copy from source path, and the file name is I have that file name. Target underscore flat file 1 dot out. I am copying this to C drive. I am saving the session. Yeah, now we will run this task. Start workflow. Here session ran successfully. Here the target underscore plot file 1 is created with the header data, and the same file should be copied to C drive. Here this is the C drive, and here the file is created. Means using Windows command task, I am copying target plot file from one location to another location in my PC. So using FTP connection configuration, we can copy the same file from one location to another network location. For that we have to configure FTP connections. Yeah, this is the another. And we can also use reusable task. For reusable task we have to select the existing command task. Now I will create a new command task. Under task create, selecting the command, I am giving the name as copy command. Done. We can create the same in task developer and in directly in workflow designer. If we create this in task developer, we can use the same for multiple mappings, means multiple workflows. Yeah, now I will change it to tools, task developer, task creating the command, giving the name as copy cmd. Done. Yeah, now I will change the command properties. Under command tab, I am giving the new command. Here I am changing the path to D drive. Okay. Here I have created a command task. in our Informatica workflow, I am selecting this command task. By using line task, I am joining these two. Means after session runs successfully, the command task will be executed. So here in components tab, here in this command I am copying the target file to C drive and using the command task and copying the same to D drive. We can also select the same one in under reusable. If we select this reusable, we have to select the existing command. So I am not changing this one. Here it's all about the ordering of the commands and tasks. So if you place that command task here, once the session runs successfully, the command task will be executed. Instead of this giving a new command, we can also select the command in components tab under by giving the type as reusable. So here also once the session successfully completed, the task will be executed. And we have another properties like session failure. When the session is failure, we can also use the command task for copying the files or moving the files from one location to another location. So I am saving the session workflow and running the workflow. In monitor we can observe session ran successfully and command task ran successfully. So by using session and copying the target file to C drive, and by using command task and copying the same file to D drive. So in C drive the file will be overwrite. Yeah, here the file is created, target file. This is here this target plot file one is created by using the command task properties. Means under session we have under components tab by using post session successful command that is mapped to C drive, and another one is the command task that is mapped to D drive. So under D drive the new file is created, that is target file. So the same data will be here. So using this we can also, using this command task we can also use different commands to archive the files, to purge the files, to move the files from one location to another locations, or to rename the files. So for Windows machine we have to write the commands in bash or bash, we have to write bash scripts or DOS commands. For Linux machines we have to use shell scripts or Unix commands. This is the main purpose of command task in Informatica. Thank you.